fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you physical books versus disappearing digital books. That's right. I'm going to talk a little bit about physical books today because here on the channel I'm a huge supporter of physical media. And when I say physical media, I don't just mean DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, which is primarily my main topic here on the channel because I'm a huge movie entertainment lover like that. But I'm also a big book lover and comic book lover and stuff like that. Physical media in general is just truly is superior format, like I always say. But there's something that's just arose with digital books and Amazon, right? And what do I mean by disappearing books? Everything. I'm going to bring up this article. I'm going to read a little bit about it and give you guys some of my thoughts and what this is all about. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up right here from Chris Braley, the Bleeding Fool, and it says, in a wake up call for Kindle users that underscores the fragility of digital content ownership, Amazon is set to pull the plug on book downloads to computers in 1 week. The shift will take place on February 26, 2025, and serve as a stark reminder that when it comes to ebooks, that readers are merely renting access rather than truly owning their digital library. Now, where have I heard that before? I think I've covered that a lot here on my channel because you will never own digital, whether it be a movie, a TV series, a book, or whatever it may be. You will truly never own digital because once it's gone digital and it's left in the hands of these companies and corporations, they have control over it. You don't have control over it. It is no longer you controlling this in any way, shape, or form. But this is something I do want to talk about. I'm going to read a little bit more here. I'm not going to read the whole article, just a little bit more here, and I'm going to give you, more of my thoughts on all this. And it's, we're going to scroll down here. It says, the implications of this change are far-reaching. Without the ability to download and strip DRM from their ebooks, readers lose the freedom to transfer their purchases to other devices or preserve them for the future use. This lock-in effect is precisely why physical books remain the gold standard for true ownership and longevity. Yes. This is why physical media and physical copies of books, movies, whatever your favorites are vastly important. Is vastly important because now they've got to the point, what this is basically saying with Amazon is they're going to lock in those digital books only on their Kindles or whatever digital device you read them from, and you're not going to be able to transfer them off of that. And what is this, what this worry about in the disappearing book is because not only will you not allowed to be able to transfer them to your computers and other devices and have them like a digital file for you to own, how if you like digital, they do at one point in time, it says here, let's not forget the troubling precedent set by Amazon in 2009 when they remotely deleted copies of George Orwell's 1984 from users' Kindles. While the incident was chalked up to an innocent mistake, it demonstrated that the power that digital gatekeepers wield over our libraries. With physical media, no one can reach into your home and remove what you bought from your shelf. And that's where I'm going to end it there with that article. But that is so true. That is why I love physical. And I know I will get comments and I get everything in all my videos constantly. I get people telling me, well, you can pirate, you can do this, you can get this digital file, or I just cannot fill up my house with movies and books and everything. I don't have room. I can't do that. Digital is so easy. Once again, I'm not really truly against digital or any streaming like that. It's just, I hate what it's done to like entertainment and everything and the control that the companies and corporations have over this. I prefer a physical copy. And I always say to people, and I will continue to always say to people, because I'm not trying to tell you to go out there and buy every single book ever made, every single movie ever made, every single TV show ever made, every single comic book ever made and fill up your house. I'm telling you, wouldn't you at least like to have your favorites on a physical copy before it gets to a point where everything is all so digital, so online, to where its only availability is online, or to where you're forced to either have to pirate it or something in order just to have it with you. So at least buy your favorites on a physical copy. And I know I don't talk books a whole lot here on there, but I do have books. Look, I bring this Edgar Allan Poe, The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe, this hardback book. This is usually like the Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like this is usually very readily available on digital ebooks and everything like that. But I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan. I love his works and I love his stories and I love him like that. And as he is one of my favorite authors and stuff, I'm going to have a physical copy in the best form I can find to have and own, because that way I know I will always have with me. I take really good care of my stuff. I can read it whenever I want. I can, have it and pull it off my shelf, and I can go through it and everything. And it's mine. It's mine to have and to hold. And I don't have to be locked into an Amazon Kindle only. And like, that's also like we get exclusives now. Like, and then you have to go to this site, this site. Like, same with like streaming. Like, oh, this show is only a Netflix show. It's only available on Netflix. It will never be available anywhere else. This is a Disney Plus show. This is a Hulu show. This is an Amazon exclusive. Only you can find this book on Amazon. You can't find it there. But oh no, we lost the license to this book, so now it's on another digital platform from somebody else who does books. If there's even more people out there, I'm not even really sure who does books besides Amazon. I'm basic because I'm old school myself. I prefer physical copies. But this is what I talk about with like the digital disappearing digital, and you will never own digital. You'll never own. And yes, like I said, once again, I know you can pirate these things. I know they're out there in other forms, but I would say have your favorites on a physical copy in a physical form, how you prefer them, whether it's a hardback, paperback, DVD, CD, vinyl, Blu-ray, VHS, Laserdisc, whatever. At least have that physical copy of something you truly, truly love. And that way you can preserve it and have it forever, because there will come a point in time where it seems like where things can just magically disappear digitally. And we've gotten to the point now where, we're also being told, like with movies and stuff, you don't own those movies. You are basically renting them. You're paying a hefty fee to rent them. And if I'm going to pay a hefty fee to have something, I'm going to pay a hefty fee to have it physically in my house where it will not be taken from me. It is very Orwellian in and of itself of how some of this stuff in the world today has come about, and digitalness. And don't get me wrong, like if you stream, if you go digital and everything, and you watch my channel and you're also a physical media collector, that's fine. I would never come down on anybody for going digital streaming or whatever. Like, you see my TV behind me, right? And that's for basically YouTube, and I like Full Moon Features and Shutter. But I would say one of the advantages of actually digital and streaming is since we don't have physical stores selling much anymore, video rental stores or stuff like that, but you still have the library. You can still go to the library and check out books, right? So that's a good thing. Whereas like video, video rental stores, places, all that are about disappearing. We still have libraries. You can still go to the library and check out a book and read a book, or check out movies there and stuff. So they're a little more available, but also with like what I was saying with like some of the digital streaming is like if something is actually put on physical, you can test drive there, because instead of blind buying and everything. So I'm not against you guys out there, even though I don't personally prefer streaming and digital, and I think it sucks, and I hate what it's done to entertainment. I hate it that it's done to where I have to make videos constantly where it's saying, hey, buy your favorites on physical media, because it seems like every other day I see a story like this where some kind of digitalness or some streaming is taking something away, where at least it feels like it's taking something away, and it makes me think, man, I'm glad I have my books, I'm glad I have my movies, I'm glad I have my DVDs, my VHSs, Blu-rays, and everything, because physical media truly is king. It is the superior format, and I will continue to support physical media over digital and over streaming any day of the week. It's just I just love it. It's as somebody who's into stuff like this, it feels right to have the physical copy. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments section down below. Do you guys do the Amazon Kindle thing? Have you guys noticed anything? Are you going to, back up all your books as best you can real quick before that deadline of February 26, 2025? I don't know if you can still, better do that. But let me know what you guys, seriously, all your thoughts and comments on this. And so what's some of your guys' favorite books that you have? Leave that in the comment section down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notification. That'd be awesome if you're in your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member, because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or like this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media. It truly is the superior format. Like I said, now more than ever. Godspeed.